Hey guys, how's it going? Just a quick little video, definitely quick. The X5 Sanma and of course my Sanma X5 S309, which is the apparent clone. Anyway, they share the same camera among other things. They're virtually identical. The camera angle is pointed very downward, which I actually don't mind it too much. And I've been watching a lot of videos on, camera angle mod to get it more like 90 degrees, or as close as you can to that anyways. And I'm pretty close. I could probably come down just a smidge at the back to bring it up a little more, but I think I'm pretty okay with it. And of course we are going to have a test video, but one of the ways this is accomplished for this mod is to get one screw. Well, you need two total, so one from any two legs, I guess, and then you take your little small screws out of your camera and put them in place where you took the longer ones from. So all the parts are basically here is the idea, okay? Now, I went through my helicopter parts that I had and found two screws exactly the same as what's in the arms, so this way I have full strength, and I know I have full strength in my arms with the longer screws. So I took those longer screws and put them in here, and you got to drop it down, of course, so that you get that angle. Well, what I did as an extra was I took some foam that I sliced up, and it's actually the foam, the round foam that comes with a lot of your RCs that have toggle radios. Get the little foam things over top the controllers. Anyways, took one of them, sliced it up to be a pressure fit, and then I jammed that in there afterwards, and this will force the camera to stay down, and it will not allow it to come up, and of course it's going to more or less prevent jello effect, right? And so I've got a video that's going to be uploaded for the test so you can see how it all turned out, but I wanted to show you how I did mine. Very similar to what's being done by a couple other guys, but I went a little bit ahead of the game on it and thought, well, you know what, I don't want to have to worry about the camera being able to be pushed back up at all, and I didn't want to chance any kind of jello effect to happen. So I put the foam in there, and that keeps it pressure squeezed downward, so that it's all rigid. And so anyways, that's pretty much about it. Stay tuned for the video for the test on this, and let me know what you guys think. But that's one way that if you do this mod, you can actually put that foam in there if you've got any and pressure fit it in there, and that's going to guarantee that your camera will stay at a down angle. It cannot be pushed back up at the back, which makes your camera lens, of course, go down to the ground, right? And it's also going to help prevent that jello effect that may or may not happen anyways. But I found this to be, better to have it more rigid. And also as an FYI, let me just back the camera up a little bit here because I want to show you something. When you're doing this, a lot of guys are saying, you pop the door off and unplug the camera. You don't have to do that. You can just, maneuver the quad around in your hands, get the screws out, drop them out of there, and keep everything in there so you don't have to. Because I was trying to pry this off, and it was like, do I really want to force it? And I'm like, nah, I'm not going to do it. Because some guys may force it and they might break something, and I didn't want to force it anyhow, so you can do it without having to remove the entire battery door and the camera off the quad, etc. So there you go. So I'll catch you on the next video, guys.